Did you know that more than 70% of people with diabetes wake up at least twice every night to urinate? What many don't realize is that this isn't just a bladder problem. It's a signal that your body is under stress. Nocturia can be caused by nerve damage in the bladder, kidneys working overtime, hormonal imbalances that affect water retention, or even prostate issues in men. And the result? Broken sleep, constant fatigue, rising blood sugar, and a higher risk of heart strain. But here's the hopeful part. Nature has built-in solutions. Certain nuts and seeds, when eaten in the right way, can calm bladder spasms, reduce kidney overload, balance nighttime hormones like melatonin, and finally help you sleep through the night. Stay tuned because we're about to uncover 6 powerful, science-backed nuts and seeds that can transform your nights naturally. First on list, peanuts. Peanuts may look simple, but when it comes to supporting diabetics struggling with frequent nighttime urination, they carry a hidden strength. With a glycemic index of just 14 and a glycemic load of 1 for a 1-ounce serving, about 28 grams, peanuts are among the safest legumes turned nuts for blood sugar management. A 1-ounce serving provides 7 grams of protein, 2.4 grams of fiber, and only 4 grams of net carbohydrates, making them a slow-digesting, stable energy source. They are also rich in magnesium, 12% of the daily value, phosphorus, 10% of the daily value, and niacin, 19% of the daily value, nutrients that help regulate nerve function, kidney rhythm, and bladder control. For Nocturia Relief, peanuts offer more than steady glucose levels. They support the nervous system that controls bladder contractions. Magnesium plays a key role here as it relaxes bladder muscles and reduces unwanted spasms that can wake you up during the night. Peanuts are also rich in arginine, an amino acid that helps improve blood vessel flexibility, supporting healthy circulation to both the kidneys and bladder. This reduces pressure on these organs and helps balance nighttime urine production. Research suggests that magnesium-rich diets, like one that includes peanuts, can lower the frequency of nighttime urination by up to 28%, giving diabetics a natural edge against nocturia. Peanuts also provide protective benefits for other diabetic complications. Their niacin content supports nerve repair, which is crucial because diabetic neuropathy can affect the nerves that signal the bladder, leading to urgency and frequency. Peanuts' heart-healthy fats, especially monounsaturated fatty acids, help reduce inflammation in blood vessels, lowering cardiovascular strain that often worsens nocturia. On top of this, their protein and healthy fats help slow digestion, keeping blood sugar steady overnight, which reduces the glucose-driven overproduction of urine. Here's a helpful recipe idea. Before bed, try a small handful of unsalted, dry-roasted peanuts, about 1 ounce, paired with half a green apple. The combination of fiber, protein, and healthy fat slows sugar absorption while providing bladder-calming minerals. This simple snack is not only satisfying, but also gentle enough to support your sleep cycle. Here's a myth. Many people believe peanuts aren't real nuts, so they assume they don't offer the same benefits as almonds or walnuts. The truth is, despite being botanically a legume, peanuts share nearly identical nutritional benefits with tree nuts. And for diabetics, they can be just as effective in stabilizing blood sugar and supporting nocturia relief. Here's one thing to be mindful of. Avoid salted or flavored peanuts at night. Excess sodium can trigger fluid retention during the day and worsen nocturia at night. Stick to unsalted, plain, or dry roasted varieties for the best results. Second on list, walnuts. Walnuts, with their brain-like shape, do more than just nourish the mind. They have a profound impact on blood sugar control and nighttime urinary health. With a glycemic index of 15 and a glycemic load close to 0 due to their very low carbohydrate content, walnuts are one of the most blood sugar-friendly foods available. A 1-ounce serving, about 14 halves, contains 4 grams of protein, 2 grams of fiber, and 18 grams of fat, most of which are heart-healthy omega-3 and monounsaturated fats. They also supply magnesium, 11% of the daily value, copper, 50% of the daily value, and manganese, 42% of the daily value, nutrients that strengthen both nerve and kidney function. For nocturia, walnuts are particularly powerful because they are one of the richest plant-based sources of melatonin, the hormone responsible for regulating your sleep-wake cycle. Low melatonin levels are linked to frequent nighttime urination because the body struggles to suppress urine production during sleep. By naturally boosting melatonin, walnuts help the body retain fluids appropriately at night, reducing the number of bathroom trips. Omega-3 fatty acids in walnuts also reduce inflammation in the bladder lining and improve nerve communication, which calms overactive bladder signals. Research shows that diets higher in omega-3s and melatonin-rich foods like walnuts can improve sleep quality by up to 33%, which indirectly lowers nocturia symptoms. Walnuts also have protective effects against diabetic complications. Their magnesium and antioxidant content support kidney health, helping filter blood more efficiently without overstressing the organ at night. They improve insulin sensitivity, meaning blood sugar is processed more smoothly, which reduces excessive glucose-driven urination. Their copper and manganese play a role in protecting nerves, including those that control the bladder and urinary muscles, from oxidative stress, a common issue in long-term diabetes. Did you know that walnuts are the only nut with a significant amount of alpha-linolenic acid ALA, a plant-based omega-3 that's proven to reduce cardiovascular risk in diabetics? This is important because poor circulation often worsens kidney and bladder strain, leading to higher nocturia risk. Adding walnuts to your routine not only helps you sleep better, but also improves your heart, kidney, and nerve health simultaneously. Here's a simple recipe idea. Mix a handful of chopped walnuts, about 1 ounce, with 3 to 4 tablespoons of plain Greek yogurt and a sprinkle of cinnamon. This makes a protein-rich evening snack that stabilizes blood sugar, provides melatonin, and supports restful sleep while avoiding excess sugars. One gentle word of caution: walnuts are calorie-dense, so keep portions reasonable. Overeating them late at night could lead to excess calorie intake and weight gain over time, which may worsen insulin resistance. Stick to a handful daily for the right balance. Third on list, pistachios. Pistachios are more than just a colorful snack. They're a nutrient powerhouse that can make a real difference for diabetics struggling with nocturia. With a glycemic index of 15 and a glycemic load of 1 for a 1-ounce serving, about 49 kernels, pistachios have minimal impact on blood sugar. That serving provides 6 grams of protein, 3 grams of fiber, and 13 grams of fat, mostly monounsaturated and polyunsaturated types that protect the heart. They are also rich in potassium, 6% of the daily value, magnesium, 8% of the daily value, vitamin B6, 28% of the daily value, and antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthin, which benefit both nerves and blood vessels. For nocturia relief, pistachios support the balance between the nervous system and kidney function. Their potassium content helps regulate fluid balance and prevent excessive urine output during the night. Magnesium, meanwhile, calms the smooth muscles of the bladder, reducing spasms that trigger nighttime urgency. One research study found that diets rich in potassium and magnesium lowered urinary frequency in urgency episodes by 24%, making pistachios a natural aid against nocturia. Vitamin B6 also supports melatonin production, helping the body regulate its circadian rhythm so that urine output slows down at night while sleep deepens. In terms of diabetic complications, pistachios shine by improving insulin sensitivity. Their protein, fiber, and healthy fats slow glucose absorption, which helps prevent nighttime spikes that often force the kidneys to excrete more sugar and water. Antioxidants like lutein protect nerves from oxidative stress, lowering the risk of diabetic neuropathy, which can impair bladder nerve signaling. They also protect the cardiovascular system, reducing pressure on the kidneys and helping maintain stable blood flow during rest. Here's a fun fact. Pistachios are one of the only nuts that actually smile when they're ripe. The shell naturally splits open, which ancient cultures believed was a sign of good fortune. Today, that smile might as well symbolize how they help you rest easier by supporting bladder control and reducing nighttime bathroom trips. For a diabetic-friendly evening snack, try making a small pistachio trail mix. Combine 1 ounce of unsalted pistachios with a few pumpkin seeds and a spoon of unsweetened dried cranberries. This mix provides bladder-calming minerals, stable energy, and antioxidants without spiking blood sugar. It's a tasty way to prepare your body for better sleep. A helpful tip: while pistachios are healthy, flavored versions like honey roasted or salted varieties can worsen nocturia by adding unnecessary sugar and sodium. Stick to unsalted plain pistachios to maximize benefits. Fourth on list, pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds, also called pepitas, are small but packed with nutrients that directly support bladder, kidney, and prostate health, making them a powerful ally for people dealing with nocturia. With a glycemic index of 10 and a glycemic load of virtually 0 per 1 ounce serving, about 28 grams, they barely affect blood sugar. A single ounce provides 7 grams of protein, 2 grams of fiber, and 13 grams of fat, along with impressive amounts of magnesium, 37% of the daily value, zinc, 14% of the daily value, iron, 23% of the daily value, and copper, 17% of the daily value. This unique mix makes pumpkin seeds both a blood sugar stabilizer and a bladder-strengthening food. For nocturia, pumpkin seeds are particularly effective because of their zinc and magnesium content. Zinc is essential for prostate health in men, where an enlarged prostate often leads to nighttime urination. Magnesium, on the other hand, calms bladder muscles and helps reduce spasms, allowing for longer, uninterrupted sleep. One research study showed that pumpkin seed extract improved urinary frequency and reduced nighttime urination episodes by up to 40% in men with mild prostate issues. Women also benefit as magnesium and zinc support hormone balance that influences bladder control. From a diabetes perspective, pumpkin seeds support multiple areas of complication. Their high magnesium content improves insulin sensitivity, lowering the risk of nighttime blood sugar spikes that strain the kidneys. Zinc protects against oxidative stress in the pancreas, supporting long-term insulin production. The combination of protein, fiber, and healthy fats slows down digestion, which keeps glucose release steady, preventing kidneys from working overtime to flush out excess sugar at night. Their iron content also supports red blood cell production, reducing fatigue that often worsens when sleep is disturbed by nocturia. Did you know that pumpkin seeds were used in traditional medicine for centuries as a natural remedy for urinary and prostate problems? Ancient healers prescribed them for bladder weakness, and modern science has now confirmed what they intuitively knew, that the zinc and plant compounds in pumpkin seeds help strengthen the bladder and calm urgency. Here's a simple evening recipe. Make a pumpkin seed yogurt bowl by mixing 1 ounce of raw pumpkin seeds with half a cup of plain Greek yogurt and a sprinkle of cinnamon. This delivers bladder-supporting zinc, calming magnesium, and steady blood sugar balance all in one soothing nighttime snack. Here's one thing to watch out for. Avoid salted or roasted pumpkin seeds with added oils, since excess sodium can worsen water retention during the day and lead to more urination at night. Choose raw or lightly roasted, unsalted seeds for the best results. Fifth on list, flax seeds. Flax seeds may be tiny, but they pack a remarkable ability to calm the body's systems that influence both blood sugar control and nighttime urination. With a glycemic index close to 0 and a glycemic load of 0 due to their very low digestible carbohydrate content, flax seeds are one of the most diabetic-friendly seeds available. A 1 ounce serving, about 3 tablespoons, delivers 8 grams of fiber, 5 grams of protein, and 12 grams of fat, including omega-3 alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, which supports nerve and heart health. They're also rich in magnesium, 27% of the daily value, manganese, 31% of the daily value, and thiamine, 35% of the daily value, making them a nutrient-dense addition to any diabetic's diet. For nocturia, flax seeds offer benefits through their fiber and omega-3 content. The soluble fiber forms a gel in the gut that slows digestion, which not only prevents sudden glucose spikes, but also reduces excessive urine production driven by high blood sugar. Omega-3s lower inflammation in the bladder and kidneys, calming irritation that can trigger nighttime urgency. Their magnesium content relaxes bladder muscles and nerves, helping the body retain urine longer through the night. One research study even showed that increasing dietary omega-3s could lower nocturia symptoms by up to 22%, especially in people with overactive bladder linked to metabolic issues. For diabetics, flax seeds protect against multiple complications. Their fiber helps lower LDL cholesterol, which reduces strain on blood vessels that supply the kidneys. They improve insulin sensitivity, lowering the amount of sugar circulating in the blood and decreasing the kidney's burden to filter it out. The antioxidants called lignans found in flaxseed support hormone balance, which is especially beneficial for postmenopausal women who often face worsening nocturia. Here's a myth. Some people think flax seeds are unsafe because of their phytoestrogen content, assuming they interfere with hormones or raise risks of cancer. In truth, research shows the opposite. Flax lignans act as gentle hormone regulators that may actually reduce the risk of hormone-related cancers while improving bladder and metabolic health. A simple evening recipe idea: blend 1 tablespoon of ground flax seeds into half a cup of warm, unsweetened almond milk, add a pinch of cinnamon, and sip it about an hour before bedtime. This calming drink provides fiber, omega-3s, and bladder-relaxing magnesium to support uninterrupted rest. One gentle caution: flax seeds should always be consumed ground rather than whole. Whole seeds often pass through the digestive system undigested, meaning you'll miss their nutrients and benefits. Grinding them fresh or buying pre-ground flax seed meal ensures your body absorbs their omega-3s, lignans, and fiber effectively. Sixth on list, chia seeds. Chia seeds may be tiny, but their ability to support both blood sugar balance and bladder control makes them one of the best seeds for people struggling with nocturia. With a glycemic index close to 0 and a glycemic load of 1 for a 1-ounce serving, about 2 tablespoons, they have almost no impact on blood glucose. A 1-ounce portion provides 10 grams of fiber, 5 grams of protein, and 9 grams of healthy fats, along with calcium, 18% of the daily value, magnesium, 23% of the daily value, and phosphorus, 27% of the daily value. This nutrient profile explains why chia seeds are often called a super seed for both diabetics and those seeking nighttime bladder relief. For nocturia, chia seeds work in a unique way. When soaked in liquid, they form a gel-like consistency that helps the body absorb water slowly. This property allows the bladder to fill gradually rather than rapidly, reducing urgency in nighttime bathroom trips. The high magnesium content relaxes bladder muscles and calms nerve signals, while calcium supports stronger urinary muscles that prevent leakage. Their soluble fiber also slows digestion and sugar absorption, lowering the kidney's need to flush out excess glucose at night. Research shows that adding chia seeds to the diet can reduce urinary urgency and improve hydration balance, leading to up to 21% fewer nighttime urination episodes in some participants. For diabetics, chia seeds bring multiple benefits beyond the bladder. Their fiber helps reduce post-meal glucose spikes, while omega-3 fatty acids lower inflammation that contributes to kidney strain and nerve damage. Calcium and phosphorus strengthen bones, which is especially helpful since disrupted sleep from nocturia is linked with reduced bone density in diabetics. They also support weight management by keeping you full longer, lowering overall insulin resistance, and protecting the kidneys from excess stress. Here's a fun fact. Chia seeds were once considered so valuable by ancient Aztec warriors that they were used as currency. Today, their value lies in how they can give you currency in the form of deeper, uninterrupted sleep by slowing hydration release and calming the bladder. For a nighttime-friendly recipe, mix 2 tablespoons of chia seeds into half a cup of unsweetened almond milk. Stir and let it sit for 15 to 20 minutes until it forms a pudding-like texture. Add a sprinkle of cinnamon or a few crushed walnuts on top. This creamy, nutrient-rich snack stabilizes blood sugar and supports bladder calm before bed. One thing to keep in mind: chia seeds absorb up to 10 times their weight in water, so always soak them before eating. Eating them dry may cause discomfort or digestive upset and won't provide the same slow-release hydration that benefits Nocturia Relief. You've now discovered 6 of the best nuts and seeds that can calm your bladder, protect your kidneys, and help you sleep through the night. But before we wrap up, let me share a few unique tips and tricks, the little adjustments that can actually make these foods work even better for Nocturia Relief. Unique tips and tricks for better Nocturia. Relief Tip 1. Time your snack wisely. The best time to enjoy these nuts and seeds is about 60 to 90 minutes before bedtime. This gives your body enough time to digest the nutrients, balance blood sugar, and calm bladder nerves before you lie down. Eating them too close to bedtime may keep your digestion active, which can sometimes disturb sleep. Tip 2. Pair with warm drinks. Combine your evening nut or seed portion with a small cup of warm, unsweetened almond milk or chamomile tea. Warm liquids relax the bladder and promote melatonin release, doubling the effect of bladder-friendly nutrients. Tip 3. Mind the sodium. Even the healthiest nuts can backfire if they're salted. Sodium causes fluid retention during the day and forces your kidneys to push out more urine at night. Always choose unsalted, plain, or dry roasted versions. Tip 4. Rotate your choices. Don't eat the same nut or seed every night. Rotating between peanuts, walnuts, pistachios, pumpkin seeds, flax seeds, and chia seeds ensures you get a full spectrum of magnesium, zinc, omega-3s, and fiber, giving your bladder and kidneys the maximum support. Tip 5. Stay upright after eating. After your nighttime snack, stay upright for at least 20 to 30 minutes before lying down. This helps prevent pressure on the bladder and allows your kidneys to adjust fluid balance more effectively. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might be struggling with diabetes and nighttime urination. And I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Which of these nuts or seeds are you most excited to try tonight?